Welcome back, everyone, and I'm prepared to be bedazzled because today we're going to be perusing Amazon for stellar Cyber Monday 2021 deals on smartphones. Without further ado, without further delay, let's allow the frivolities and antics to ensue. Here we go. It's time to bask in glory and allow the search to commence. Lamentably, much of my dismay, much of my consternation, much of my chagrin, much of my agony, and much of my grief, we do not have many options here. However, nonetheless, we do have some, so take heed of what is available. We have a Moto E, we have a Moto G Power. These are on sale. Has a price precipitously plunged due to the Cyber Monday sale? Hopefully so. We have a copious amount of Cyber Monday deals to avail ourselves of. However, out of all the smartphone brands, I believe that the Samsung smartphone brand trumps all the other smartphone brands by leaps and bounds and by miles, metaphorically speaking. None of the other smartphone brands are on par with the Samsung smartphones. And I do believe that Android is a quintessential operating system for the smartphones. It'd be ignorant of me to say which Cyber Monday deal here is deemed the quintessential deal for a smartphone, because I am highly unknowledgeable about smartphones relative to developers. With the Samsung Galaxy S21, you cannot go wrong procuring this smartphone. There's a price preordained to precipitously plunge into the abyss. Well, you know that you're getting a high-quality, robust, ineffably epic smartphone. The price plunged by about 21%. That's always desirable, to say the least, to have the price plummet. It presumably has about 128 gigabytes of built-in storage as per its memory capacity. It has a pro-grade camera. You can watch videos in 8K. And the color scheme is phantom black. It's a high-resolution camera. It has a dual lens combo. Meant to be, this has to be a pass. It is an extraordinary smartphone, but the price is just too steep. But you know that you're getting a high-quality, robust, versatile product if you buy the Samsung Galaxy S21. I have a Samsung Galaxy S7. And my phone before that, I think, was a Samsung Galaxy Prime. And that phone I recollect getting for about $5 as a grand total via eBay, used, and it was in near mint condition. It was practically unscathed. It was practically in pristine condition. But the phone can only last for so long before it becomes unusable due to incessantly falling out of my pocket. It's an asinine place to carry a smartphone, because it's poised to take a tumble out of my pocket post being placed into my pocket. But it lasted for years on end, so no big deal, I suppose. We have a Total Wireless Blue View 3 phone, as well as a Track LG Reflect phone. We have a track phone Blueview 3 and a total wireless Alcatel TCL A3X prepaid smartphone, and a track phone LG Reflect LTE prepaid smartphone. I guess if you can get a prepaid smartphone for $49 plus sales tax, if you're keen on having a smartphone with an infinitesimal memory capacity and not having all the bells and whistles of a traditional conventional smartphone, and if you're on a shoestring budget, then perhaps take heed of buying a prepaid smartphone. I do not know if it has Wi-Fi capabilities. That is an enigma. This one utilizes a Android operating system, as do the others. The screen size is 6 inches. Of course, if you buy these prepaid smartphones, you will presumably be locked into the track phone network for most of them. However, you have the ability to talk and text as much as you want and cruise the internet as much as you want for around $20 per month. Oh, never mind. I thought you had unlimited data, but ostensibly that's not the case. That's real expensive. You only have 1 gigabyte of data, so you're not going to be cruising the internet that much with these prepaid smartphones. But if you just want it for basic text and calling capabilities, then by all means take heed of procuring a prepaid smartphone, if it is less expensive than buying a used phone in near mint condition via eBay. We have a RUG smartphone. The camera is 108 megapixels. I guess it's, resilient and drop proof. This one's nifty. I do love the futuristic deco. It has a night vision quad camera. It even has an ultra wide camera, a night vision camera, and a depth camera, as well as a main camera. Is it waterproof? Who the show knows? It definitely has fortitude, metaphorically speaking. It is an aerospace grade metal frame, an aerospace grade metal frame, I guess, on the front and back. Oh, it has waterproof pores plus a waterproof cover. An aerospace grade metal frame would be a stellar chassis for the phone. Trust me, you do not want it to become dismantled, nor unusable, nor defective, nor decimated, nor ravaged. So, these deals, they're not extraordinary, but smartphones are expensive, and especially if you want one new, you're going to be inapt to stumble upon a new smartphone for a lower price than the Cyber Monday prices for smartphones. You have a track phone, Apple, iPhone 7. I prefer to not procure iOS devices. There's too many limitations pertaining to utilizing Apple devices. I do not want to buy gimmicky products that are egregiously overpriced. I have a track phone, Motorola, Moto G Power, 4G, LTE prepaid smartphone. This one has presumably 64 gigabytes of storage, and it comes with the inclusion of a SIM card. This one has a greater storage capacity. That's a pass. I mean, if you're looking for the lowest price new prepaid smartphone, then perhaps these are the best deals for you. Getting one for around 49 or 50 plus sales tax, under 55. And then if you do not need to peruse the internet, you could just utilize one of these smartphones to text people or to call them if deemed necessary. And as per internet perusing, I guess that's what you have a high-speed broadband internet connection for. And it'd behoove you to be conservative when you utilize the data, because your data cap is only 1 gigabyte. But if you do not utilize all the data, it probably carries over or rolls over to your next plan. I guess you're paying for 30 service days at a time in perpetuity if you want to be able to have talking and texting capabilities on your smartphone. But I doubt this one has Wi-Fi capabilities, but it may. And the features are relatively basic, but it gets the job done if you're just keen on calling people or texting people. So these Cyber Monday deals are not extraordinary, but they're not abysmal. They're not wretched. I mean, they do have merit, especially if you want to buy. This is probably the quintessential deal for a prepaid smartphone. It's a Galaxy track phone. It's a Samsung track phone, Galaxy A21, 4G, LTE prepaid smartphone. You can't go wrong buying a Samsung smartphone. Samsung smartphones are the quintessential smartphone products. So I hope that you found this video to be insightful and enthralling. This one has a 32 gigabyte memory capacity, and the wireless provider is TracFone. It has an LCD screen. Screen size is 6.5 inches. It has a black color scheme. And it's about 65 plus sales tax. Normally it's about 95. Normally it's about 90 plus sales tax. So it's going to cost you around $70. Whereas normally it costs you probably closer to $99 when you account for the sales tax charge, which is close to 10%. Once again, I hope that you deem this video to be enthralling and engrossing. I didn't realize that you could even trade in your smartphones, and you could presumably get a credit to apply towards future purchases. By having these prepaid smartphones, you're not locked into a contract. You just pay for 30 days of service at a time. And hopefully your data can carry over or roll over to your subsequent plan. But you're more than likely going to need to pay for the service days in perpetuity. If not, then you have no way of utilizing this device to call people nor text them. Once again, I hope that you found this video to be engrossing and informative. Have a blissful day. Goodbye.